that it? But what about the rest of the ones you're supposed to summon? Is the only hard to do this, maybe? It looks like it's actually the end. Weird. He ain't summon the rest of them. Maybe it's the only on hard difficulties then.
Then I will be denied my reunion.
We've won, Sombron.
Now I will never return home. Perhaps that is just as well. I am tired. Tired of searching in every shadow.
For the Emblem of Foundations?
I would look in sunless woods, gloomy caves, the shade of a dead tree. In such places, I felt my emblem again. Now, that is all over.
You chose to be alone, yet continued to look for this emblem. Why?
Perhaps I wanted someone to appreciate how far I had come, all on my own. Someone to see me, who I am. After millennia of being cast away.
I could have been that person. Or Vale. Or our siblings. Why didn't you let us? Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
Even at the end, you don't want to be a father to us. Very well. You'll only be the Fell Dragon. An evil that we slayed. That's how we'll remember you.
Do as you please. I have been alone for all this time. Why should my death be different? I do not need mercy or pity. I will fade in this place, apart from the one I yearn to see.
Do you remember the invocation?
What?
The invocation for the Emblem of Foundations.
I have tried. Again and again, I said the words. It was no use.
Still, it couldn't hurt to try. One last time.
All right. Burn. Burn us, Emblem of Foundations.
Burn us.
Oh, this light. Oh, at last we meet again.
Papa? I don't see anyone.
I don't either. It must be someone only he can see. An old friend. The one person he truly let in.
You and I. Let us be on our way. Once more, engage.
Papa.
He's gone. And the ring for the Emblem of Foundations. That's gone with him. Our fight is over. Let's go home. It's time to shut this portal once and for all. The portal is closing. Once it's shut, the war ends. and balance returns to the world.
We did it!
Oh, it's really time to say goodbye.
This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share it with you.
No. Thank you, Marth. I'm so sad to see you go. But it's time to stand tall and say goodbye. Thank you for keeping your promise. You really were my ally. My friend. Through it all, I just hope I'll be strong enough for whatever lies ahead.
You will be. You're already much stronger than 1,000 years ago. Or the day you awakened. I know you'll carry on the Emblem's legacy. And your mother's. We will not be here to help you anymore. Now, it's your turn to help others. As the Divine Dragon, and as an Emblem.
I will.
You're not doing this alone. We'll be there to support you, sister.
We can't replace Marth and the others, but we'll do what we can.
Yes. Please, don't worry. It's no good. Here come the tears.
I wish we didn't have to lose you.
We were just getting to know you, and now... goodbye forever?
Please do not cry.
But
This world's burdens are yours to shoulder. Meet them proudly. You should not always hold back tears. But please, for now, try to.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces. That's how I want us to remember each other. In joy, not sorrow.
me too.
I was curious. I wonder if like they'll try and reveal the identity of like the things like the Emblem Foundations through like Fire Emblem Heroes or something.
It seems this is goodbye. But we'll never bid farewell to what we learned together.
I'll miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk.
Are doing it in reverse order? Yeah, they are. It's sort of Tobias, then Corin, Lucina.
We'll always be together in spirit, no matter the distance. Build a bright future.
Kaya.
Don't worry. I can see that your lives will be filled with hope and happiness.
Ike.
Go out and create a better world. I know you can. I know you will.
Erica.
I will be praying for you. Praying that your world is filled with kindness and laughter. Wherever you go, may the blessings of Mother Earth and Father Sky follow.
I'm glad to have known you. I hope you make an Arcadia of this land.
In Arcadia.
If your nations band together, there is no hardship you cannot overcome.
Know love as well as grief. Honor your bonds. Carry the light, and nothing will be impossible.
Lead with compassion, Divine One, and may your happiness be eternal.
This is the moment.
So it is.
Thank you. You are a member of our family. The emblem who connects us all, if ever we cross paths again. No, when we cross paths again, I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time. The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you. Everything about you. And all the times we shared. Even when we're apart, we'll always be connected. Thank you for standing with me until the very end. Goodbye, emblems. My family. You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example, always. I promise. Let's go back home, everyone. Back to Elios.
Alright. I more want to see the epilogue than the. I wish I could Lumeria's Divine Dragon Mark. The bond she forged with allies result in the lasting peace. We're going to think of a blue-haired emblem cutting down the last of the corrupted, or whether it was new Mark or one of her allies as a mystery. Well, she's Ellen Marth, 190 battles, 120 wins. After the Divine Dragon Mark took the throne, Banner seized his role as steward, choosing to live as knight on the Somniel. New Mark and her friends visited Vander often. He always met the group with a smile and he took great joy in revving their journey. Clans succeeded Vander as a steward. As he grew older, his ill-headed demeanor was likened to Vander's own. He so revered the Divine Dragon Mark that when it was time to select the 34th generation of stewards, he tested candidates on their love for earlier. Framster as steward, maturing the perfected force, every bit as calm and attentive as Vander. Her zeal for the Divine Dragon Mark never waned. When it came to time to choose next steward, she held a cheering contest for all the candidates. Okay. As King for any, Alfred forged a new non-aggression pact with Lithos other countries, which are a long piece of peace. Workers feel Alfred's reign was brief, as he died in early death. However, he was loved by his people, and there was no doubt his life was full of joy. By starting Fahrenheit with her own strength, Eddie bulked up his swords with regiments of weight trained western moons. Sunset is at odds with nation's past its ethos, but is celebrated in her hometown, where to this day orange flowers are grown in her honor. Bouchon worked for many years to restore Fahrenheit. Once seeing Flora Port fully restored, he cried tears of joy. He traveled so often between the castle and Flora Port that in honor of his kindness dedication, the road type to them was called Boucheron's Passage. Celine St. Decorated life in peace became Fahrenheit. This science meant taking the unpopular position of punishless disturber. Her tea became known as a tea of blessings Fahrenheit. Legend had it that those who drank the tea would find joy. He retired as a knight and became a butler to the royal family, but black tea brewed his attentive care aided them in running the government. His interest in people watching was lifelong love, but however many tried to join him, he always preferred to stroll gardens alone. Chloe comforted the royal family and her fellow soldiers with deliveries of folk food. Food and Fairy's local ducats started including more unusual flavors. Years later, she met someone at a food stall, and they had a fairy tale where one of them lost their lifelong love. Oh man. As new king of Brodia, Tiamat ordered a halt to all invasions and worked to reform his people's attitudes in Lucia. The nobles resisted Demon at first, but his vision of the future earned their favor. By exploring ore, Brodia was able to shift to a booming trade-based economy. Amber was ordered to see Demon sit on Brodia's throne. He told the king to quell post-war chaos and misventure fall from every step. In time, he became one of the very legends that he had so admired. Courts always placed him near an alpaca, confounding scholars. An alpaca? Jade celebrated Demon's rise to the growing throne with pride and further dedicated herself to Brodia as the man of the king. She was fine to write despite a busy schedule and managed to complete over 100 human novels in her lifetime, all celebrated as masterpieces. Humor novels? August took on all critical duties at Brodia Castle and provided aid to Lucia's recovery effort. The two nations grew to trust each other, expand mutual trade. He praised a brilliant yet humble strategist who kept his brother, the new king, safe, just as he promised his late father. Lapis traveled to war-torn towns and taught citizens how to repair their homes. Every stop she left large, delicious potatoes from the farm from her home village. The popular these taters brought her village wealth and prosperity, and earned Lapis a new title, the Potato Goddess. What? Cinder redoubled her efforts to sway Bronian nobles away from warfare by advocating for peace. Some were a move, but many took her words to heart. Some of the great warrior soldiers, her graceful smile was ever present, especially the balls and galas which she so loved. As Queen of Lucia, Ivy strove to rebuild her world for a nation and prove its insular culture through diplomacy with Brodia. Her position of packed ore gave rise to lucrative mineral processing industry, and Ivy's legacy endured even after Alir had passed on. After completing his work as Prince Ivy's retainer, Zelkov's next pursuit was to create a shelter for the children of Lucia, who were orphaned during the war. He and his family were not very happy, and said that children all learned to speak in quite a profound and meaningful way. Okay. Kagetsu disparate after Ivy's coronation. Some said he was offering for a worthy opponent. In fact, he had gone home to ask Fanny's permission to live in Lucia and serve the queen. Working under Ivy, he still made visits to Pale Sands, drinking each time the gifts of rice. Oh! He is from the dead. I kind of thought so. After his sister's coronation, Hortense returned to Lucia's academy and soon graduated at the top of her class. Marital charm was later key in because of Brodia. She and Ivy were well remembered for the contributions they made to their country's prosperity. Rizal was dubbed as Knight for his service. He traveled the land seeking to destroy the country for good. Losing his studies when the task done. In life, he earned further fame as an artist. According to the royal family, their accused still hangs in Lucia Castle. Though she was dubbed a knight for her service, Goldberry students regarded that her true gift was teaching. Seeking a top instructor at Lucia's Academy. Many of her students went to do great things, but she felt the need to apologize to her classes for the pressure placed upon them. Her traveled far and wide after the war, so sure for our duties as queen, returning to the palace offered to visit Greek guests with a smile. People Tamara and met during her travels cared very much for her, and she became the most beloved queen in Solom's history. Marin traveled with Tamara, gathering material for a book on rare creatures. Though at a few years upon publication, the work came to be treasured for its insights in dragons. In her later years, Marin went back home and took her place as matriarch, uniting her village. Pat served Tamara as her knight and ensured her safety through her devious ploys. In time, she could also subdue an enemy with a single blow. The church for her missing parents, she never found them. Still, she quietly rebuilt her family's church. Bagao traveled aimlessly until Tamara's coronation and then returned to the palace to serve behind the scenes as her advisor. But few reliable accounts of his life are left in the history books. It said he met someone during his travels and they spent the rest of their lives together. Pedro founded a popular new religion worsening all dragons. He planned a huge ruckus party in Lagos, when Vanderbilt, her teammate, slightly tamered. This triple howl later became known as a special prayer to the Divine Dragon Monarch. Later rebuilt his parents' bistro. It became widely popular for serving dishes beloved by Sol royalty as well as Alir. He left to tour the world and taste food, putting all he learned in a book that became a Bible for chefs. After his death, his reputation brought joy to many. And finally reunited with her family. She had many sisters, all with the same name and face, but only she had ever held Divine Dragon Monarch. With the Emblem success in the war, rings came straight for passion. She made all profit she ever won off the trend. John became a great doctor, and after taking over his father's clinic, he visited Lathis once a month to make house calls. Passionate about researching new medicines, John found his village famous tea leaves he could be developed in Panacea. He discovered his study for years. After the war, Yanka became a street performer. She went out captivating after a few years, then vanished without trace. Did her parents start life far away? Tears unknown. Some say the Divine Dragon's Mark's use of unusual words was due to her influence. Sal began a famous the world over and for his dancing and fortune-telling. In their years, he was a traveling performer, telling his time with Alir. Very fortunate he read for himself. He was fated to meet good people, enjoy great food, and live a very happy life indeed. After the war, Lily returned home to a leisurely retirement. He passed on a peaceful spring morning, returning to the side of his beloved wife thereafter. For his family and allies, his memory lives on whenever they taste a pastry or hear the sound of the thunder roaring in the sky. Saphir returned to Broy Castle and took up a position in King Damon's personal guard. Later in life, she retired to her village and started a seafood restaurant. Though small, the place attracted customers from far and wide. They featured a dish that be loved by King Morian. They took her Gradlon and made it into a lush green land. Visited the crown for over considering that last gave in to people's wishes became the first monarch in Gradlon. But then many of her old friends had died. But their offspring and Alir were at the event. Mavir showed the tone by aiding others. His good deeds continued in late life when he met Wout and was never heard from again. Listening to the accent, others that victims of Four Hounds took revenge. The only certainty is that Vale and the Dragon Monarch were in his thoughts until the end. Mavir is the last one listed, even though Alir, Vale is actually the last character you get. Ugh. Oh, that's nice. She's dressed up like Lumera. So apparently, a couple things happened. Metroid Prime 4 had its pre-orders adjusted on Amazon. Apparently, like, they had Amazon pre-orders open for a long time, but they shut them down right now. And it might be because there's be a shift in the plans, which that could mean that we actually can see something about Metroid Prime 4, which is what people are interested in more than that. On top of that, yeah, Bait and Chaos has finally been confirmed, and it's an HD remaster of both the first two games. So it's not like a remake or anything, it's a remake of the first two, but that's interesting. See, based on the leaks we heard, it's supposed to be Bait and Chaos remake, the original ones remade. Oh, there's something more scenes. Just I missed Alfred as King. That's the first time they actually showed stuff in the epilogue like this. So here's I missed Alfred as King. This is actually depicting symbols of the epilogue, because that's different. That's unusual from what they used to showing off. They usually don't do this. Like, actually have images of their epilogues. They just have like a little text ending, and that's it. We're gonna see Hortensia and her retainers. The break of dawn? That oh! Oh, she's honoring her dad. Okay. You bit me! Forging bonds. Now I'm curious if the next new Heroes Baron Faye is going to be Barodia. Oh, yeah, I wonder if the song's going to get blocked. That's why I kind of keep talking, because I'm like, oftentimes these songs constantly mess me up. Meat. Okay. Elgato? Considering the location of Bradlon, it makes sense that Vale could take over from Bradlon while also still being close to Alir, because they're right next to each other. All the Annas! Oh, so that's the that is the two parallel characters. Oh, I guess it makes it essentially become a trying performer, and he's already a performer, so it's fitting to show those two together. That's where they actually spend that time. Yeah, it's just a way I include multiple characters at once. And here they have the final two characters. Oh, but we haven't seen more. No, they'll probably have Mavi and Vale together then. Or not. It's just showing Vale, so Mavi will be on his own. No, but he is with Vale here. Oh, that girl looks an awful lot like Marnie. Is that it then? So what's next? Restored.
Today's the day of my coronation. Today I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon Queen. I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess not. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings! Worth a try. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Well, you'll meet in Faye.
I knew we'd find you in here.
We must have looked everywhere.
Everyone.
The coronation is going to start any minute now.
All right, time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah, I guess I should, huh? Huh?
Well, hurry up! Come on!
Oh, okay, I'm coming.
Hi.
Someday, in the future, our paths may cross once more. Our bonds can be reforged time and again. Whenever you desire, you need only say the word.
Well, it's kind of implying that they'll be able to see each other again at some point. Well, we'll come back to this game again. I'll leave the save file around. Piano. Oh! Oh, wow. 100,000 gold. Expert book. Armor Bane. Novice book. And the book. And crystals. So that's the point of it. Vicious Volcano Relay Trials. Okay. Interesting.